So we're gonna go out, we're gonna try to get one more ride in and before we put the boat away for the winter. Sometimes you get out there in April, March, you go walleye fishing, but you get a day like today, it's like 75 degrees. The lake is actual glass, which is rare this time of year. Usually it's east winds, northeast winds, kind of mess your day up. We might go over to Put-in-Bay, Kelly's Island, and see what's going on, maybe try to catch a walleye. All I know is we have 108 gallons of gas and I intend to use every last drop of it. So we just picked up this 270 Vantage Boston Whaler. It's a 28-foot boat with a 9-foot beam. We got twin 225s on it. Absolutely love this boat. 37 miles an hour. Cruising is easy. I traded in a 240 Outrage Boston Whaler center console. The reason we got rid of the Outrage is because we've got 3 little kids. I don't like the kids sitting in the bow while we're driving, especially in the Outrage and the center console. It's not really a bow like this, which is set up for comfort, right? Safety. So we got this boat instead. I want to get everybody behind the glass while we're underway, especially in Lake Erie where this thing kicks up hard sometimes. You get in a Sandusky Bay like this, it's like a wash tub. So this thing's phenomenal. In case you don't know where we're at, this is the Sandusky Bay, right off of Sandusky, Ohio. Like Cedar Point is literally right there. We could go from where we just were across the lake, dock at Cedar Point at the guest docks, walk into the park, beat all the traffic, all the lines, everything to get in, and just walk in the side entrance. It's just right there. It's so cool. And you can hear the roller coasters from here. You can hear people screaming. But I don't like roller coasters, so I wouldn't go to Cedar Point anyway. Once you get past that, it's Kelly's Island, Put-in-Bay, Peely Island, Rattlesnake. There's a bunch of them out there. See a bridge way out in the distance there, that white arch thing? This bay goes way beyond that. And it would take us an hour to get over there on this boat. And like that's what's crazy is like Lake Erie is so big. Like this bay itself is tiny compared to Lake Erie, but it's massive compared to the inland lakes most people boat on. It's just phenomenal. And it sucks on a weekend Saturday, 4th of July, because every 45-foot sea ray is cruising through here and it's like a bathtub in this thing. But once you get out to the lake, it's even rougher. Sad that it's got to end, and it ends like right now. This is what, the 26th of September. Next week we might get a little bit of weather, then it's going to cool down again, and it's about time to tell the marina, put her away. Here's what I'll say about the big boats. Don't go close to them. We extend our season because close that, and we've eliminated a lot of the wind because it's pretty cool out right now. We can also close off the bow and we can close up the isinglass up here. And this whole thing could be closed and we could be out fishing in October and not freeze our ass off in the center console like we were before. And it's mostly for my wife and the kids. You know, that's what it's for. We're at Seaway Marina here. This is Kelly's Island. It was literally a 15-minute boat ride from where we're at, Venetian. We just roll over here with the kids. We get a golf cart, we go get lunch. I got little kids, so I prefer to not be middle-aged drunk fest Put-in-Bay, you know, on the weekends. No touching the wheel. Our starboard engine and forward, our port engine in neutral, and we're sort of just kind of at a bow. And then I want to make sure I could spin, so I put port in reverse. You got to remember, there's a current in here too, right? Oh, all right. So I'm obviously not doing it right because we're getting closer to the dock. Yeah, cut. Yeah, we'll just use the steering wheel. This is downtown right up here. This is where like the bars and the restaurants are, the main ones. Not that deep, but it's massive. If I dropped you right now out here on a boat, you would have no clue if you were at Lake Erie or the freaking Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean, minus the waves. Yeah. Hear that? I like to set my drag right on the fringe. So when I get something, you know it. That's what I do. And then what are we going at here? We're not even in troll mode. We're going 2.8 miles an hour. I mean, it might be a little fast for trolling, but I mean, that's just a drift. I mean, that's just the wind hitting this top and pushing us through the lake. So, hey, we'll see if we catch a walleye or something. This is my secret spot. I can't catch shit. I don't know what it is. Or are we in forward? Maybe we are in four. We gotta watch that, 'cause if we get a fish, let's fucking pull the rod in the water. We're moving so fast that I can't even, like the cast is already back here. Look at that, you see that? Isn't that crazy? I was reeling it and I couldn't keep up with it. Let's cruise a little bit. Maybe we'll find another spot we can try to throw a rod in. We're just kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. Get these worms out of here so we don't lose them. You ready to ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we tried to fish a little bit. We're kind of back here. It's there's a shoal straight off Kelly's Island. It says it's straight ahead, but it's actually like right there. We catch some walleye off that, but my worm harness came off, and I don't feel like putting another one on right now, so we're gonna just drive. This probably go a little faster than that. Yeah, broke my line on my purple fishing rod, and this drives me crazy. This thing's like unraveling and going back by the props, and we don't want that. So I think we just do that, call it a day. So we're at Put-in-Bay. I mean, why not do the trifecta? Try to catch a walleye, go to Kelly's, and go to Put-in-Bay all in one day when we're supposed to be at work. So I love coming in here. It's so cool coming in here on like a Saturday afternoon in the middle of summer. It is just boats everywhere. People doing stuff, going to wineries, getting golf carts. I love coming here. We just had driven by and then left. There was a boat that caught on fire at the gas dock. They pushed it off to get it away from the gas dock, naturally, right? You don't want flames by the gas pumps.
Yeah.
And then that just drifted through here, and it caught every boat it went by on fire. And there were just boat fires everywhere.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was a wreck. And it ended up just in these woods here somewhere. There was like a jet ski dude trying to like
save it,
splash
push it off, yeah.
But all he was doing was pushing it with his wake, and he just pushed it into more boats. You know,
yeah.
Mr. Freaking Hero.
The hero he is.
If you want to go to the boardwalk, you want to get some fish, walleye perch dinner with some fries. Boardwalk's good. You can sit up there, you look out the window, you look at all the boats in the marinas. Now you got to remember, this is September 26th that we're here during the day on a work week. So like technically, there's not going to be a lot of people here, but I have a feeling a lot of people are going to show up this weekend just because it's such a nice weekend. We're going to have 75 degrees, 1 foot or less. It's going to be a nice weekend. I am not good at docking yet, as I just showed you. We're going to go in the dock mode. Dock mode prevents us from overhyping our throttle in the moment of, you know, your heart's doing that while you're docking and the whole world's watching you.
Are you filling up or going to a certain amount?
Like 40 gallons maybe, something like
I'll
that.
let you know.
All right. Unfortunately, with every boat trip comes gassing it up. This is the fun part. You know, like $6 a gallon. We're gonna get about 40 gallons, and we'll use about 20 of them going home.
Yeah.
These old Mercury girls, they like to drink it. Well, that dude's got diesel over there. I guarantee you, that dude will spend $2,000, $2,500 on gas. That's a nice boat, though. You get a lot of chop here because it's kind of still wide open to the lake out there. But you get inside these docks they have over here, it's like glass, no matter what the weather is. Yeah, I feel extra rich today. I'm gonna get 5 more gallons of gas in this thing. Yeah, but we don't want to do more than that, though. We don't want to get gas in this beautiful Lake Erie, because we'll end up drinking it later. Oh, I fuck tied this one. Is that you that tied this one?
I tried my best.
How far away we are already. We're halfway back home. This is how it's supposed to work. We back out, right? We just clear with the bow, and then watch. This is what I got to get used to. Splitting the sticks, and then running with the reverse as the driver. You kind of got to know where your center is. The center is actually back there. It's not under my feet, and it makes it really hard. They say it's like a zero turn, but like there is nothing relatable other than the controls. Now we go forward. Boom. All right, we got gas. We're going home because it's 12:15. We got a half an hour boat ride, an hour drive back, so we need to get out of here. So we're gonna head out of here, no wake. Hopefully we don't get held up by the Jet Express here. Back to Venetian we go. We're back, Venetian Marina. It's the worst part of boating is that we have to say goodbye, and it's even worse now because we're saying goodbye until April, which is hard to believe because it's 75 and beautiful right now, but like we know it's not gonna last. This is Ohio. Yeah, man, I'm just glad we got to go out one more time. Got to take the boat out one more time. You know, we just got the damn boat at the end of the year, and that's the worst part. You always get your next boat at the end of the year, and then you have to wait all winter for it. That, and I'm gonna suck at docking next year. But everybody says twins are easier, so far they're not. That's how quiet those engines are. You can't even hear them running. Compared to that Optimax we had on the other boat, I mean, my kids like this boat more. Wife likes this boat more. Videographer likes this boat more. He'll actually go on it. Can't beat it. I think 28, 29, 30, that range where we're at in this, that's the perfect size for Lake Erie to just get out and go. But that's my opinion, and my opinions usually suck, so. We got one back, one forward. Let's accelerate the spin. Oh yeah, that's how she's meant to move. Look at that.
Third time's a charm.
That is how she's meant to move. Look at that. That is beautiful.